Hello, my name is Edward Sanchez, and the story I'm going to be telling today is called The Hitchhiker. There are many different variations of this story, but the story I'm going to tell today is adopted from Jan Harold Grunwald's The Vanishing Hitchhiker, American Urban Legends and Their Meaning. It was a dark and rainy night, very late at night. A man named James, who was on his way home, he was working late and getting home late, notices on a really lonely stretch of the road, it's not well lit, a young woman walking. The woman is reasonably dressed for the cool weather, with the exception is she doesn't have an umbrella and it's raining. And this tugs at James's better nature, and he decides to pull next to the woman and ask her if she needs a ride. So when he does, he rolls down the window and, asks if she would like a ride. And she says yes, and she climbs right in. And when she climbs right in, James gets this odd feeling, almost as if the hairs on the back of his neck are standing up, as if something's not right. And he just discounts this as, him being a little too cautious. It's just a young woman, and she's caught in the rain. He's doing a nice thing. And she tells him that she needs a ride home, and her home is just a mile down the road and a little to the right. It's not out of James' way, so he says, okay, I'll go ahead and take you straight home. And the young woman, on the way home, the young woman tells him that her car broke down back there, and since she lives so close, she just decided to walk home. And James, okay, it's no problem. And James gets to her home, and the young woman gets off and goes inside. And when she gets off and leaves his car, James is about to get ready to drive back home, and he notices that her scarf is in the passenger seat. And so he grabs it, and figuring since he's already there, gets out of the car and goes to the house, knocks on the door, and a man answers, a man with gray hair. And James presents the scarf and tells the man about the young woman who left the scarf in his car. And the man is taken aback, and he's speechless and maybe slightly mortified. And he implores James to come inside. And when he comes inside, he shows James his mantle, the fireplace mantle. And there's a picture of the young woman that James is given a ride home to. And the man with the gray hair goes on to explain that that's his daughter, and that his daughter has been dead for over a year. She was killed in a car wreck on that very road that James was on over a year ago. And at that, James is, ooh. Thanks for listening.